All right, hello again. Good afternoon. Um, so lesson 14. I think this is where things potentially start to get a little bit trickier. So we've been doing some loop stuff. Um, but you can see this one's called nested loops in maze. And essentially what that is saying is we're doing the same, like, the movie Inception. We're doing loopception. We're doing loops inside of loops, so on and so forth, right? Now realistically it's just one loop inside of a loop, but you get the point, right? We are going to be having a loop inside of a loop. um so just to remind ourselves what a loop does, a loop repeats what's ever inside of it. So in this example, I want to collect the two flowers for pollen. And so I'm going to move forward, and then I can loop this next part 2 times. If I move forward and get nectar, it is going to, if we run the code, you will see it'll move forward and then move forward again, grab nectar, go back to the top, move forward, get nectar, and then it will be done. And let's just see that run real quick. All right, we got some fun noise to go with it. That's really cool, really exciting. Maybe you heard that, maybe you didn't. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Um, but you can see here again, we use this loop to move forward and get nectar here. Now, if we look at this next one, it's a little bit longer, right? We got to take that same code from here. We got to basically copy this code, and we need to do this 4 times, I think. So let's go through it. We move forward, repeat twice. Then let's see what we have. Move forward, get nectar, and then we turn right, move forward, and I'm going to go ahead and fill this in real quick. But you can see here, once we're done, I want to point something out to you. Okay, at this point, I recommend just skipping forward a second. Or you can just sit and watch me slowly do this and just be awkward because I don't want to have dead air on the video, you know? That's also an option. But we're almost done. Actually, I think that's it. Let's try running that. Turning, collect, turn, collect. Okay. Perfect. We did it. But pay attention here. You may notice that we have some repeated stuff here. If we look in here, we have this repeat section, turn right, move forward. Repeat section, turn right, move forward. Repeat section. And so what you might find, if we just, I could have clicked scene solution. Either way, same thing, right? What you're going to find is that we have some repeated stuff in here. So why don't we just repeat the repeated stuff? And so that's what this next section, that's what this first video here, I'm not going to play the video for you, but that's what this video talks about, is how you can put a loop inside of a loop to help, again, shorten the code. And so if we see here, that's exactly what they did. They went and did it for me. Repeat 3 times, but inside that loop was that stuff that repeated. Move forward, this repeat section, and then turn right. They had this inside the loop 3 times, and if we run this, that will collect all of the nectar in the same way. So, like I said, this one I would say is a little bit trickier because you need to be able to spot the places that you need to use a loop inside of a loop. So let's see, what are we trying to do here? Get the zombie to the sunflower using the fewest blocks possible. So it looks like it needs to move forward, 1, 2, 3, turn left to move forward, 1, 2, 3, turn left to move forward, 1, 2, 3. Okay, but notice I said there, turn left, move forward 3 times, right? So that means we're going to repeat that section 3 times. Let's start with what it actually needs to do. It needs to move forward 3 times, and then after it moves forward 3 times, it turns left. And let's just see what that does. We run it, move forward, turn left. Perfect. That's great. However, I need to do that 2 more times. So this is where we want to use the repeat inside of a repeat. And if we repeat that same thing 3 times, let's see what happens. If we run, move forward, turn left, move forward, turn left, boom. We made it to, oh, fun, exciting. Okay, but you can see we made it to the end there. This one we will talk a little bit more when I'm back on Tuesday, I guess tomorrow for you guys. So at this point, I think I'm going to just let you go, let you try it. I know I didn't go super in depth in what I did talk about. It's a little hard to explain without knowing what questions you guys have when we do this. But if just make sure you take the time and read the stuff that it gives you, read this section at the top, and hopefully it will help explain some of the questions that you may come across. So, anyways, I think I'm going to call it there because it's getting late. I don't want to wake my son up. And like I said, we are going to talk a little bit more about it on Tuesday. So if you have questions, you can ask them then. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. It's my 3rd video tonight. Maybe this time I'll end it like a YouTube video. Slap that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. God, that was so cheesy. Bye.